What's up, boys? Today we're gonna be trying to figure out what bike I should run for outdoors. Okay, I'm gonna be comparing the KTM, the Honda, and then one more kind of surprise bike at the end that is actually pretty good. And we're just gonna spin a bunch of laps on each one and just see if we oh my goodness, which one we like. I'm on MXGP of USA here because this track is like rough and fast, but it's also kind of choppy. I just feel like it gives you a good idea of what you should be running. Now, I'm not necessarily looking for like what I can go fastest on, but what bike I think just kind of suits me the best. Also, I put the face cam on today. Don't usually do that, but yeah, I did on TikTok and people really liked it, so I figured I'd try it here too. Let me know down in the comments if you want more face cam. I know I do it sometimes, so it's usually from like a stream, but this is just like a regular video, not in a stream with the face cam on. Oh my goodness. So we're just gonna spin some laps. I'm gonna kind of talk about what I'm feeling, what I wish I was feeling, you know what I mean? I obviously, I don't know, the KTM is really good. I really do like the KTM for hot laps. Like, if I'm ever trying to set a world record or something on a 250, the KTM is always my go-to. I don't know. I've never really been able to get it just to feel quite as comfortable, you know, as the Honda. Like, I can't just jump on and rip it, to be honest, like, and be consistent on it. Like, it takes me a little bit to get warmed up on. And I feel like when things go bad on the KTM, they go like really bad, where on the Honda, I feel like I'm able to not suck nearly as much. Also, I'm going to show off some wax gear in between this stuff here, because the wax gear is absolutely amazing. And you guys should make sure you definitely check them out. I'll have a link for them down in the description. Wax has been supporting the channel like crazy lately, and I'm just super, super blessed and just grateful for them. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna show off my gear in between bikes, but so far, the KTM, I don't know, it feels fast, you know, it feels like it handles the bumps really well, but like, I don't know, I can't really like put my finger on what it is, man. There's just something about this bike that I just do not really gel with. And like, I mean, like, I do, it's like I really like it, and then I don't like it all of a sudden, you know. It's very strange. I don't really know how to explain it or how to really tell you guys, but like, oh my gosh. Okay, holy, you see the cake I just got? Now, I might be able to fix some of this with setup. I mean, I feel like I have a pretty good setup on the KTM so far. It's like, I've set a couple world records on it and it's pretty decent, but like, I don't know. I really just don't, like, that kick is crazy. I don't think that the Honda would do that. I mean, I know the Honda wouldn't do that because I raced this track for like 3 hours a couple days ago. Now, something like this, okay, that is something right there where like you can land to flat and then cut inside. That is something that I struggle with a lot on the Honda, just like its agility, if you will. But I almost feel like the agility of the KTM, also, I can never like triple that on the KTM, and I can do it pretty easy on the Honda. The agility of the KTM is one of the things I feel like that I don't like about it, because I feel like it, like, I don't know, it kind of makes me, if I'm not like on, you know how sometimes when you play, you're on, right? Like you're on, you're vibing. We're really playing well. When I'm really playing well, the KTM is cracked. But when I'm struggling, I feel like I really just struggle more on the KTM than I do on the Honda. And so aerial days are always, oh my gosh, I ripped that, are always days I seem to kind of be hit or miss, where I played really well or I struggle. And so that's why I kind of ran the Honda, was like, I knew it was the more consistent bike for me. In E-Road, I definitely like the Honda too. Like, I feel like the Honda is really good in E-Road. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this KTM is feeling pretty good right now. Like, I feel pretty good on it, and I'm wondering if I should put some time into it, man, going into outdoor season. Now, you guys are gonna see this pretty close to the outdoor season, but I recorded this a little early, so oh my gosh, whatever bike I decide to run, I'll have a bit more time on it than what it may seem. Oh my, kind of flying. It does seem to, like, I don't know, dude, it does seem to be, oh, that was weird. It's like the back end did not come around. See, I don't think that would have happened on the Honda, bro. I'm telling you, I don't think that would have happened. But I was on a pretty good lap there. I was on like a mid 55, potentially a 54, which I qualified for aerial with the 54.9 on the Honda. I actually haven't gone faster than that. I haven't really played the track very much, but this is the thing, like how it just gets settled and able to turn. That is, I really like that about this thing. I know people are going to be like the Husky. I really don't like the Husky. So people spamming the comments that I should ride the Husky. If there is people, maybe this video doesn't get any views. I have no idea. But I have a hard time on the Husky. But after this lap, let's switch over to the Honda. I just want to try to, like it's just, there's just something about it, boys. I don't really know what. It's like, it's really agile and turns really good. And then it's just like not and doesn't at sometimes, you know, like it just doesn't seem consistent to me. It reminds me of, there was another bike like this back in the day in one of the previous OEMs that was like better until you had to race and be consistent on it, and then it was just not as good. But all right, let's switch over to the Honda and we'll see how that feels. Boys, before we get on to the Honda here, I just want to show off some of this wax gear. They have a bunch of different colors and everything, and if you guys are looking for gear IRL, make sure you check them out. Like I said, link down in the description. They have a bunch of different colorways and the gear is awesome. They hooked my dad up with gear. They're just really good people. So if you're looking for gear and you want to support a smaller but good group of dudes, check them out. Boys, we're here on the Honda. I got the setup on that I've pretty much run for the entire MXGP series. And we're just going to test this out. I have heard Stoney said in one of my streams when I was talking about, oh my goodness, holy frick, when I was talking about this track that I liked it, I asked Stoney if this was one of his hype maps. If you guys don't know, Stone Rider is making the National Series, and I asked him if this was one of his tracks. Like JV just did the visuals, and he, oh my goodness, I was a little crazy, and he said no, and that his tracks were way rougher. So that's something to keep in mind, that it seems like the national tracks are going to be gnarly. So yeah, but it's a little bit, see, okay, did you see that? All right, I know I crashed, but did you see how this Honda, okay, hold on, we're going to watch that in replay. I want to show you what I'm talking about. This Honda, the KTM would have gone over OTB right here, boys. Look, I land right on that little bump right there, and it just soaked her. That is crazy. Okay, where's this guy? Who talks on the phone like that? Anyway, that's gnarly. I don't know. That to me, that's where the Honda really shines, is that you can really just send this thing into the rough stuff. And I really don't like to like pick my way around a track. I'm definitely more of just like a RT, hold it and send it, hope it works out. And I really feel like the Honda has helped me not just unalive myself 24/7 doing that. Ooh! See how much easier I got over that 222 on the Honda? It's gnarly. And yeah, dude, I don't know. I don't know what it is about. Look, like, I just feel so, I know I just went off the track, but I just feel so much better. Now, obviously, people are going to be like, well, you get 10 million hours on the Honda. That's a very valid point. I have so much time on the Honda, and there's been so many small little tweaks made to this setup throughout the year to kind of dial it in for me, that this is like very, very solid and refined, I would say, for me. Oh my goodness. All right, well, yeah, that was shocked, but I was just on stream earlier, and somebody said ride the Honda without a setup on, it's like terrible or something, and I tried it, and it was good. Like, I felt really solid on it. And so I don't know, I really think it's so far, like, even though I've made more mistakes on this thing, like, it just feels better. I don't know, dude. It's like, okay, I want to show you that agility thing at the top of this next hill. I want to show you this, because this is what I struggle with on this bike a lot, though. Like, look at that. I can just, bro, you can just send this thing. Holy, almost went off the track. Watch, I'm going to try to land and cut under here, and it's just not going to be as easy. Watch. I'm even going to come up short. Like, it just, I mean, okay, I made it look kind of easy. I made it look easy, but it was not nearly as easy as the KTM. It looked like it was a very piece of cake there, but it really wasn't. I'm really kind of torn, you know? I want to stay on the Honda because I'm comfortable and really just like familiar with it. And I feel like it helps me when I can kind of turn my brain off and I don't have to kind of completely learn a new bike or, you know, a new way that the bike reacts to stuff. But at the same time, where I feel like this bike is really hurting me is on the starts. I think this bike is really fast when you have the RPMs up. Where I feel like this bike is really holding me back though is in the starts. This bike really performs at like a higher RPM, and the KTM is just way better out of the gate. There's just no way around it. The KTM is just better, and so is the Husky. And so I think my average start, dude, like my average starting position on the through MXGP was probably like 20th on lap 1. And I feel like there's been multiple races where if I would have just started up front, I would have like podiumed easily, like had the pace easily to podium. But I always started like 30 seconds back on lap 1. And I feel like a lot of it's because of the Honda, and I was running 100 rear tire for a long time, and that, like a Honda with 100 rear tire, dog, you're not getting a start ever. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, after kind of going back to back on these things, I don't feel very good on this bike. I'm gonna try to lock in here and try to do a good lap because I've been kind of yapping, but I feel like I've been making a lot of mistakes, and I don't know, that KTM felt really good. Like, it has its quirks, but after getting on this, like, I don't feel great on this bike. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my goodness. All right, let's try to lock in from this point on. All right, let's just try to do a burner. I'm gonna kind of not talk as much, and we're just gonna try to lock in and do a burner here and see. The thing, I'll keep talking. The thing with the Honda is it's like, it is so heavy and kind of like top heavy and clunky that it definitely kind of flops sometimes, and it is hard to turn. But if you can kind of get that down, I feel like it's fine. But man, I'm really kind of struggling. Wait, I'm really excited to try this next bike out though, because I think you guys are going to be really surprised. Shifting mid-corner. Oh, the quick shift is actually really helpful on the KTM too. Overjump this a little bit, but okay, we're kind of locked in here. Not a great start to that. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but still not great. We're going to hit this just completely sideways. We're going to downshift. Oh my. Oh, we got really lucky there, gentlemen. That's all I'm going to say. We got really lucky. We did not make any mistakes. Or we did not crash there, I guess. I did make a mistake. I know that this inside is faster going down here, but I have never really hit it. So I think if I can just land like that outside in third gear, baby, flying. All right, well, now we're going to come up a little bit short here, and then we're going to tuck inside. Hit this. Try not to die right there. We're going to hold it wicked in second till the entry of that corner. Try to go wide here. Watch me triple this. With ease, baby. I think, low-key, I think that doubling that is actually faster. Missed my shift into third there, so... No! No! See, and then there's just things like that sometimes the Honda does. That happened to me a lot. That kind of stuff does happen to me a lot in the MXGP races. I'm still torn, boys. I really don't know what to do. Let's switch to this other bike, though, and check this out, because this bike's actually really good. All right, boys, here we are. It's going to take me a little minute to get used to this. We're on the 2023 Yamaha. I made a video on this bike. Oh my gosh, it rips. A couple months ago, and dude, it's actually really good. It's like really good, really good. It's kind of like the KX, where I don't know if it's going to be good in E-road, but on a track that's not eroded, it's like low-key really good. Like, I just want to see, bro, do you see that? It kind of ate that. I feel like that was the fastest I was able to push through that section. Okay, alright. Alright, let's see. Dude, guys, I'm telling you, it just feels like it's just gliding over the bumps. I just want to run something different. Now, I missed that. I want to run something different for outdoors. Like, I don't know that I really want to, dude, guys, it feels so good. Oh my goodness. Kind of through that section. Oh, it's so flickable. Okay, so it does feel a little bit slow, I guess. I'm not really sure what just happened. I guess it feels a little bit slow. You know, but it could be a gearing thing, you know, like this is a setup I made a while ago and I have not dialed it in, so I have no idea if this is good or not. But dude, it feels like it kind of just glides over everything, like, and I'm really curious on if the tracks are really rough, like they're saying. This thing could be really good. And it turns really good. It just like that kind of stuff, how it kind of just wants to fall over like that. It's similar to the Honda in that way, where it's a little, it feels like top heavy. Dude, it feels so, it's like agile, like the KTM, but kind of also top heavy, like the Honda. It's very strange, hard to explain. But I feel like this bike has the best suspension of any bike in the game. As far as like feedback, it just kind of like bounces over everything. It's kind of gnarly. Like watch, I'm just gonna go 4th gear through here. Oh, like, okay. All right, let's try that again. Okay, listen, I wasn't expecting it to like hook up, all right, and do a wheelie. That wasn't the bike, that was me. All right, we'll try it again. 4th gear, sending it through here. To the inside? Boys, I'm telling you, I feel like it is the most solid bike through bumps in the game. And if the outdoor tracks are gnarly, like, we might be, bro, like, I don't know, this thing's kind of insane. It does feel like overly agile though, like that same issue it's having with the KTM. It feels very like overly twitchy in the turning, and I wonder if I could fix some of that with geometry, kind of make the bike a little bit longer. But in situations like that, it felt like it was like that twitchiness really helped me out. So I'm really confused. It's time for me to make a decision. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to put some more time on this bike over the next few days and see if maybe this is the bike that I want to run. I saw somebody ripping on the 2024 Yamaha today in a lobby, like they were flying on this track. And I gotta be honest, I can't really bring myself to like that bike. I don't know, there's something about it I cannot gel with. But this one on the other hand, I don't know, I've been vibing with it. I have a feeling this bike is terrible in E-Road though, so we're just gonna keep trying. Let's do one more lap here. I'm gonna try to focus up and do a good lap. I'm trying to see what the gearing's doing too. I know that people are going middle here, but I liked going outside. See, dude, it seems to like settle. Like it settled so much better into that corner. And like right there, it didn't like kind of bump, like kind of kick me out of that. Where usually I get a lot of feedback in my controller on the Honda in there. Like entering that corner back there, I feel like I get a huge kick in the controller, like a huge vibration in it. Oh my, dude, you see it kind of fishtail right there? That was crazy. I think we probably played the setup to fix that a little bit. I did not like that like side to side fishtail. That did not, yeah, that was not it. All right, let's see. We're just gonna send it down here. Dude, it feels like it's on top, like it just skimming across the top of the bumps. Try to go inside. Triple down, let's see. It like doesn't, right there, it got a pretty big kick. Ooh, see, like it turns really sharp though, and that's gonna take some getting used to. Oh my gosh, holy scrub! That was gnarly. Okay, we're gonna stay in third through here. I don't know. I feel like this bike could be really good, boys. It just doesn't seem to have some, like, the weirdness. I'm kind of nervous that they're going to do an OEM update and they're going to take it out because it's 2023. I have no idea. Oh, that was... Oh, no. That was because I entered a little sideways. Oh, that's really frustrating. I mean, it was still a 57, but that would have been, like... a second and a half faster. So that would have been like a low 55. So that's like a pretty decent lap. I don't know, boys. You let me know. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments. What bike do you think I should get on of these three? I think these are going to be my choice right now. The Cowie's an option, but like, God, it's just so bad in Euro. But you guys let me know down in the comments. I love you. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button if you made it to the end. And have a good day. Peace.